all these bullshit's blazing, still my heart is blazing. If the word kill me,
you gotta love that opening lyric, man. 3 words, so simple, but just the way they hit. I didn't want to talk over that awesomeness too much. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Chris Lotus here. I know I don't talk enough about Guilty Gear Strive on my channel, and it's kind of silly seeing that I have pre-ordered the game and best believe I am hyped for it. But aside from that, shoutouts to JM Crofts. I haven't watched the full thing yet from him, I just saw the first couple of seconds. I wanted to make my own list of what in my opinion are the best and the worst theme songs in this game, and I'm gonna watch his afterward and compare and see where they all fall. If you want my personal opinion about Guilty Gear Strive's discography for soundtracks as a whole, this game easily top 5 when it comes to fighting games. It could be number 1, honestly. I also want to do something a little bit different on here. I've done a music-based tier list before. I won't say where, won't say with who, on what channel, but I have. And yeah, enough talking. Let's get through this. We're going to listen to the snippets and then just judge it based on that. Let's go. It's got me head nodding, so it's not bad. Okay, so that wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible either. It was meh. I feel like after listening to Smell of the Game and then getting that, it was kind of like, eh. I could see freaking, let's say a light B for this one. A light B would be fine. Like I said, I can't put it in C because I didn't think it was lackluster, but I don't think it was great either. That's the best way I can put it. Sounding so triumphant. Ooh. Ooh, I love that last part. And like, I want to hear a full version right now. Like, at first it was a little bit better than Souls, then I was gonna put it like at B, right next to his, but seeing how I was over here legit trying to find the full version, I will actually give it an A. I have to change my pre-order. Okay. Got me moving. Okay. So, Mei is not exactly one of my favorite Guilty Gear characters. I don't think she's a terrible design or anything, just not a favorite. And just so you know, most of the character things that I've heard are either ones of my favorite characters, 1, or 2, those recommended by close friends of mine that play this game. And I am kind of surprised that none of them in particular said Mei. However, though, I've heard a lot of people talk about Mei's theme and I just kind of brush it off. Mei's theme is like arguably the best one, and I just kind of shook it off. I've been proven wrong. I see why. That was amazing. Very Paramore-ish, if I'm guessing that's the best way to do it. Very power pop, I suppose. But that was really good. And also on top of that, it's ironic because I'm a big fan of the Starry Story song from Exard. And one of my best friends, who's another big Guilty Gear enthusiast, shout out to my buddy Su Young, aka Neil. Well, reverse it, but we were playing at his apartment one time there, and for some reason I instantly just loved Starry Story. and he gave the perfect reasoning as to why I liked it, because I couldn't explain it initially. And he likened Starry Story to something off of a Sonic OST, and I agree. And I don't talk about Sonic on this channel, but in case you're wondering, yes, I hold that entire OST from top to bottom, old school, new school, in high regard. So you can probably tell this is an S. This is an S. Shout outs to May. Shout outs to the May players. Jellyfish Pirates. Love that name too, by the way. Axel. I like the backing vocals. Let me stop. Ooh, they didn't just do that. Oh, snap. Whenever I hear like little breaks like that, the little bass breaks like that at the end, usually that means something really cool is coming though. And also on top of that, it kind of gave me almost like a jazz fusion-esque feel. But yeah, that was actually really good. Really good. I would say I'll put his above Souls. It's a strong B. Switch them, please. Thank you. I actually like this one. It's on my jogging playlist. Ah, I like that, yeah. I'm not a Chip player either. My close buddy Phantom really likes Chip, but I don't know what it was. I forgot. I think it was when we were playing Strive, my friend Cheshire Cat, shout outs to him as well. I think he kept randomizing, like, you know, the background music, and I remember hearing "Fly like a tiger," and I just loved how it sounded. I'm like, okay. Any like type of song with any vocals that like makes you feel a certain way in fighting games or whatever, especially like if it's hype or something, it's a plus for me. It's a plus. But I've been hearing from the Chip players that he's not that good. I don't main him because I keep because I recall like the first freaking beta, buff Chip, second beta, buff Chip. But yeah. And it's actually called Play the Hero, not Fight Like a Tiger. Even though, of course, Fight Like a Tiger, those are the words that you remember because they hit you the hardest. I will give this an A. It's a tie between these two. I'm just putting him in front just because of it. I can't decide between these two which one I like more. I'll have to hear full versions of it. I am a Potemkin main, so I've heard this before. Society. I'm not gonna sit here like one of these people and just botch the lyrics. If I don't know them, I will hum them. As I said there, I am a Potemkin main. This is another one of my favorites. And I just love how it goes from like, one thing of course that is common with a lot of Guilty Gear themes and is powerful sounding. Powerful. And just the way the chorus hits, his words, that just, punchy doesn't do it justice. And of course the portion where I would start humming there, like while it ended, glorious transition. Love it. I don't know if I would put that ahead of May or not, because the May theme honestly surprised me. I'm actually gonna put May's, I'm gonna put Potemkin's back there because I love this song. I love his, it's great. But I feel like if I get a full version of this right here, I think I'll end up loving it more. Oh, I know this one, of course. Paranoia. Oh, I'm sorry. I keep promising I'm not gonna sing. The video that I'm using is, of course, the video they posted on Arc System Works, where it's like a snippet of all the songs there. If you go on there and you play this song, if you get to the part where it's like, you, when you get to that part right there, MILLIA Rage is getting hit by Faust's super, and of course, you know the funny faces everybody makes when they get hit by that. MILLIA's is like a total... Perfect timing. That's all I gotta say.
Won't you still lie to you?
But yeah, if there's one song I could probably put above Mazen and I could call the best, it's actually Faust. This is a song in the beginning where I heard it, I mean, it was what I expected because it's Faust, and for a very strange and arguably the weirdest character in all of fighting games, he's gotta have a weird sounding theme song to go along with him. He's gotta. And when I first heard the song, I mean, it's what I expected, but somebody out there, a few people actually, got the lyrics written down, and I actually sat and looked at them. I'm like, wow. Like, the insanity is in the sound, and the insanity is also in the lyricism. And that's a hell of a combo. I think that is like near perfection. So yeah, Faust, as of all the ones that I've rated thus far, at the very top. Is this the same vocalist that sang Maze? Okay. Oh, I like that. Even when this soundtrack has like very down-tempo moments, then you're always waiting for the drop back into that bloodthirsty, blood-pumping metal. And I like that. Again, MILLIA, not a top favorite of mine then, but that song right there is actually really, really good. I'm feeling it going right here. So I didn't really say much for that one there, and that's not to say it was a bad song at all. It's just, I'm almost kind of feeling it near maybe at this level right here, but I will actually put this ahead of Axel's and Soul's. Really good, wasn't really mind-blowing, it really didn't wow me, but could I call that terrible? No, I can't. I've heard this one, of course. I love Remlethal. Ooh. Wow. Wow, so I'm a little speechless about Remlethal's. Like, and this might be just due to what I've seen. And I mean, of course, we didn't get like the official like soundtracks when people were ripping stuff from the betas and all that. But maybe I've just not been looking in the right place. But all of the versions of Remlethal's theme, I've only heard instrumentals. And it's actually a really good instrumental. I like the fact that it's a mixture of like, you know, some electronic, very mystic, kind of little trippy elements in the background. And then, like, of course, the usual rock edge that a lot of these songs have. But the way the vocals are delivered here, that was surprising to me, and I like that a whole lot. It's like a lot of people that I've seen that are critical of Guilty Gear soundtrack are like, oh, it's just metal. Not true, because this right here stands out as probably thus far the most unique sounding of all the songs that I have listed thus far. I am feeling a strong A on this one for Ramlethal. I really want to hear a full version of this one. I feel like if I hear a full version of this song, it might actually get up to an S. But that was really, really unique and actually really, really cool. I like that. I was laughing, of course, because they had that wind pose of him like being seated in his throne, but then he misses by about 500,000 country miles. Yeah, that was decent. That was decent. Again, the vocal delivery for me was actually one of its stronger points because it sounds, as far as vocally, not like a lot of other songs. Yeah, but that was pretty good. I don't think it was really mind-blowing either. I feel like I gotta hear a full version of this one to really like appreciate it. So maybe I'll put it about here. Yeah, put it at a high B. Ahead of Zato though. Put him ahead of Zato. I've heard this one before. We're still gonna talk about it. Oh, Nagoriyuki. Awesome new design. As I've said plenty of times before, I don't think in any other place I've heard of a vampire samurai, vampire, whatever you want to call him. In the beginning, I used to never call him by his name. Oh man. So best believe I've heard this song a fair share of times, and it's actually a really good one. The one thing that's so cool about this soundtrack is just how well they make very simplistic phrases. I'm not saying simplistic as in like it's not deep, just the fact that it's usually a word or maybe a few of them, and they punch so hard. Like they legit make sayonara punch hard. Like, like that, like with this playing in the background, then I might get distracted and legit be saying sayonara every single time I know it comes up. Really, really, really good song. I will put Nagoriyuki's here in the middle of the A's. I've heard this one, of course. We're still gonna talk about it. It's called Oh, yes, yes, yes. The time has come for me to talk about my girl, Geo. Boy, I love this character. Now, granted, I do wish and I hope that they improve her a little bit far as like making her gameplay more exciting. I made a video about this a while ago, so do check that out. All the different crazy inspirations and ideas to make Giovanna's gameplay more exciting. Far as this theme song is, I love it. Little something about me. Back in high school, I was crazy about rap metal, rap rock, whatever you want to call it, funk rock, funk metal, and this right here is like all of that to like the sound of maybe, I guess, the Beastie Boys or even maybe the Urban Dance Squad. Never heard of them? Look them up. Now, with that being said, I don't think it punches nearly as hard as the S tiers does, but at the same time, With that being said, compared to how Faust, May's, and Potemkin's themes legit blow me away, I can't put Geo's theme higher than this here. It's a great song, honestly, but it didn't really blow me away. It's lacking that extra bit of punch, but I do give it credit for like what it's lacking in punch. It makes up for being very, very unique. Probably the funkiest song of all the ones we've heard thus far. Probably is the whole soundtrack, because we only got 2 more, and I don't think either one of their songs sound like that. Still love Geo though. Mr. Mito. Okay. It's interesting with that story I told y'all about, Starry Story, and how my friend Neil discovered that I loved it due to the fact it sounds like a Sonic song. Anji Mito's song, I think, could also be on a Sonic soundtrack. Anji Mito is not a top favorite of mine personally either, but that song right there was actually pretty good. I feel him probably at maybe the lower end of the A's though. I can't put him here because it's not a meh, it's a decent, you know. Girlino. I like that. Here it comes. Here it comes. Oh, they cut it off. I was hoping that they would put the freaking solo in there. Oh my god. When we heard that in her reveal trailer, I was blown back. That was so good. But at the same time, it was interesting hearing a lyrical version of the song. And actually, for what it's worth, I actually like it a whole lot. Another one I gotta hear the full version of because I gotta see how it plays out with the freaking solo. So for, of course, the last revealed character, and also, in case you don't know, I love me some Ino. Best believe. I would rank Ino's theme right about here. So there you have it. That was actually pretty fun. As I expected, Guilty Gear soundtrack, albeit of course it was just the character themes, didn't really disappoint. Only 4 of them that I thought that were meh. Everything else was good or great. I can only imagine what the rest of this soundtrack is going to sound like. But yeah, those are my thoughts there. What do you think? How would you rank the Guilty Gear character theme songs? Let me know in the comments. This is Chris Lotus, and I will catch you all next time. Take care, be safe out there. See ya. Wait, hold up. What's this? Guilty Gear Strive has a new best song. Oh, I wonder what this is. What's going on? Oh, snap. Where is it? Ah, there it is. There it is. Ah! Really, man? He even joining in with him. He's even... Yo, that's dope. Hear this again.